That's part of the sacrifices that I will make to become victorious. It's real hard in this Thanksgiving too. My mom, she puts it down. So the best thing for me is just to go away. Don't even be in town by Thanksgiving because I will go and eat. But again, since I've been doing this for so long, in the amateurs, we've been having a lot of tournaments around Thanksgiving and Christmas time. So, you know, I somewhat gotten used to it.
Johnny, you mentioned Ronnie Shields. He's working with Laura, you're working with Trout. Is this the first time y'all work with opposing fighters?
I thought we were going to pass that. I'm sorry, what was that?
This is the first time y'all work with opposing fighters?
Yes, out of all the professional fighters that we have here, the only professional fighter I don't work with as far as anything outside of boxing is Laura. And
that's his fault, and that's his problem. Because I'm taking advantage of what he's not.
So, like I said again, Ronnie Shields, good, close friend of mine, and business partner. And it's amazing that I actually what has done is it's only showed how strong our relationship is. That it's business. I mean, it is kind of unique in the sense that both fighters are coming into the same building. They do cross paths every once in a while, but as Trout has seen from Ronnie Shields, that is how professional he is. Every single time Ronnie sees Trout, he comes and says hello to him, and I'm sure that the feeling is mutual. And we understand it's a business. And like I said again, I'm not doing something morally and unethical. I'm doing everything that I can. I work for Trout. I am his employee, and I'm going to do every single thing possible for him to become victorious in this fight. And so I'm going to push him. And like I love doing this. I love kind of sneaking up on Ronnie Shields and telling Ronnie, hey, I'm just doing a couple new drills with Trout. I can't tell you what it is. And, but Ronnie's okay. Ronnie's good, and that's what's great working with him. But by no means, I absolutely don't feel that there's any way, shape, or form of conflict of interest because I'm giving 100% to him. I don't have anything to do with Laura as far as on anything really boxing.
Austin, another question came in. Will you still go back into the mountains for training for this fight also?
In the last few weeks, I'm going to go back up to Redosa Mountains and get that elevation work, get that seclusion, extra red blood cells, whatever it is you want.
Do you feel motherly over your fighters or any of your athletes after a while?
Yeah, you wish the best, and so you do. And in my profession, I think that every single thing that takes place during the day, the time he goes to sleep, the time he wakes up, what he eats, what he drinks, everything, I know for a fact it plays a small role in his performance inside the ring. So because of that, it's very tough not to be thinking about all those different things. By the way, I'm already losing sleep overnight because of this guy. But it's on a positive note because I want to help him. And I think that's why, like I said, I mean, if you would have known me 17 years ago when I started in this industry, I was gung-ho, full speed, couldn't wait to get to work. I'm no different now. I'm more passionate now than I was before, I feel. And I could never think that I could have been any more passionate. And the big part of that, though, is you surround yourself with some great athletes. So if he was to call me in the middle of the night, if Justin wanted me to do something for him in the weekends or whatever it is, with the Twins, anybody, I don't even think twice. I'll do it for them because they are part of the family. And in saying that, and it's sad that, and I'm not meaning to take anything away, that's why it hurt so much when we lost with Barron. Because we did every single possible thing you can imagine to make him win the fight. And as everybody knows, we won the fight. And then we had 3 chumps. And I don't care, I'm not boxing ever, so I don't care if you put judgment on me. But we had 3 chumps score the card the opposite way. It was a highway robbery. But to answer your question, absolutely. And I think that if you don't, you need to get out of the industry.
And Austin, I hear a lot that you're such a humble and you're a great guy. Being in the same gym as your opponent, do you ever feel like you want to trash talk a little bit more or a little bit?
The first day, it's only because he was talking a lot ahead. But the first day when I seen him, I let him know I was in the building, and he was in the bag. I was like, that ain't gonna work. None of that's gonna work. And that's about it. You know, I left it alone because I have respect for Ronnie, and I don't want to, you know, come in his home and do on him. But I did have to let my presence be known. But you know, trash talk is not really my forte. He kind of started it.
Yeah. Do you think when you're in New York? You think when you're in New York and you have your people supporting you and you're all hyped up on adrenaline, if he says something, you're going?
If he says something, you know, we'll take it there. But I like to keep professional and carry myself as a professional. And you know, trash talking is not very professional. You know, we want to keep it a gentleman's sport.
Especially because your kids.
Right.
So later down
but you know,
the line.
my kids, they do talk some stuff. I gotta say, no, we gonna get them in the ring. Don't worry about it. But he talked about my kids. That's the only reason why I made sure I had to let him know. I hear you. I see you. I'm here, brother. But I got that off my chest now. Back to the professional, the black James Bond.
Hey Austin, what's your opinions on Golden Boy and Top Rank not being able to work with each other, and what's your thoughts on how that affects the fans?
Well, you know, it robbed us out of the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. You know, as fans, we wanted that fight to happen. My mother, who was a huge boxing fan, said if that fight happens, that'll be the biggest fight in her whole time. And she went through the Ali Frazier, you know, trilogy. So for her to say that, I was like, God, that's huge. Now it's not such a big deal. Top Rank don't got much. You know, Golden Boy's taking over. So it's not as big of a deal as it was. But if we can get them all to get together, you know, the only people that'll win is the fans.
Okay.
Austin, nobody likes to fight southpaws, yourself included. What do you like to exploit against the right-handed contenders?
Well, I mean, I got some right-handers out here, man. But my thing with the right-handers is that they're always looking for the right hand, and I'm always looking for the right hand as well. So you know, it's really the jab is very key when fighting a right-handed. It's right there. You know, the way we lane up, it's right there. So I jab a lot, you know, when I'm fighting right-handers, and I'm looking for that right hand that they're always looking for. Now we're gonna fight a left-handed, and they said, you know, the jab is key too, but the left hand's gonna be the key too in this fight.
Another question came in is, how is Taylor with being understanding of your absence and taking care of distractions while you're away?
She's doing a great job. She's holding the fort